Good afternoon. Uh-oh, are we turned on? Is this thing on? There we go. Good afternoon. This is your girl, Nicole Tampa, BBQ Queens of A to Z Crafty Shop. Today, we are going to be working in Canva, Cricut, and Affinity Designer. We'll be working on some designs that I purchased from Etsy, and we're going to see how to change the colors in a file, and they didn't come over correctly. So we're going to go in and edit some files and redo them for our Juneteenth shirts. So welcome in, Sherilyn. I thank you for coming in. Good afternoon. How are you, dear? So we're going to go ahead and get our screen set up. And I'm going to share my screen. And let's Chrome tab. We're first going to go into Canva. So, let's see. Snowflakes, go sit. Let's see. Let's get this screen shared out. And I'm coming over. Sit down. All right, there we go. Pastor K, hey doll, welcome in, welcome in. We're getting ready to work on some designs. Oh, I gotta turn on the camera and I gotta show y'all. I got an unboxing to do as well. Hey Nicole, welcome in, welcome in. Okay, you said you're gonna be in and out. That's fine. I appreciate you coming in. So I bought some files from Etsy. And first thing is we're going to open up and open, we're just going to open up a blank design. What am I looking for? Templates. I'm sorry. I had a moment just then. Actually, we're going to go into my projects and we're going to scroll down. Where are my projects? Am I seeing my projects? Or did I not go into my projects? Okay, there we go. So today, excuse me, this morning I was following along with Latanya, the print boss, and she challenged the crafters that were on her live to create a digital ad for to be able to use on our email, social media, whatever, just a digital marketing. So I came on to Canva. We're gonna get into the Juneteenth stuff. That's what this leads into. So I came into Canva and created a retro fun ad to advertise my different Juneteenth designs. I had a brain. So I created this one in Canva. What we did was we changed the background. This was the original one of what it looked like. It was a groovy type feel, but I wanted to change it over to represent Juneteenth. So I changed the colors to, I changed the background to black, from yellow to black. I changed the colors from pink and orange to red and green and changed this part to say Juneteenth 2022. We're going to be offering up to a 22% off on our designs. And this is just a gang sheet of the designs that we have to offer. You can follow us on social media at A to Z Crafty Shop, and that's what these are. I'm still unsure how to add the call to action button on here. I got to do some more research on that, but I was told that we could actually add um, like a link button on these so that they can actually click the link in the email and it will go directly to the website. So that is something that I will be working on and trying to grasp and pass on. But this is my ad for Juneteenth apparel. Again, we are offering 22% off. I will be posting this. I've already posted it on my social media on YouTube. I'll be posting this as well on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook in my Facebook group. But to go on to the next part so that I can show you, because as you can see, these designs have all kind of colors to them, and that's not the proper colors for Juneteenth. So I did not notice it until I got my um, when I actually opened up the file and I was looking at one of them and I wanted to do a shirt and I'm like, that's not the right color. For instance, this one. Let's change this background. Don't want it black. We don't want a black one. We want to put it back white for right now. So, like for instance, this one. This is not the proper colors for Juneteenth. A lot of people want to believe that they are, but they're not. Those are not the correct colors. The colors should be black, red, and green. That yellow should not be in there. So what we're going to do is ungroup this. If I can remember how to ungroup this one. Or maybe I have to go. No, I got to go get the correct file. This one is just a PNG. So we're going to delete this one. We're going to upload the correct one. So I have downloaded hundreds of files already to my hard thumb drive. So we're gonna go in and find the Juneteenth flag, but we need the PNG version, not the P. We need the SVG version, not the PNG version. That way we can take it apart and it has its layers. So what I need to do is find the correct file. Let's see. I don't see it. We're gonna pull this one because it's right here. And I already got. Oh, it say no. It won't take it. Okay, it's not. Why is it not? Okay, let's try taking it over to Affinity Designer. I know that'll work, and I can open it up. Is my screen frozen? Did I? Oh, I'm not on. Wait. Where y'all at? I'm sorry. Okay, we're going to remove that and add me back. Hey, y'all. Hey, sorry about that. So, not a problem. We're going to now open up Affinity Designer because that's where I need to be at. So, we're going to open that up first. Sorry. Bias, good afternoon. I have not done my unboxing, but I'm glad that you're here. I will get it opened up now that you're here. So we're going to share our screen. So now I need to open this one up and share. We're going to go to Affinity Designer. I don't know what happened. We're waiting on Affinity Designer to open up. Yes. Um, no, I need the whole thing. Give me a second, y'all. You said, do you know how to work Photoshop? No, ma'am. I do not. I have only been playing around with Affinity Designer now for a little while. I'm not sure why my screen is doing this. Okay, there we go. We want to share that. I would love to learn how to do Photoshop. I just haven't. I was really trying to master this one first. Um, I love Canva, but it's like I still have to do other things with other programs, and I want to be able to. I want to find one program where I don't have to do all of these different things in order to give a great product. But I'm learning. Thank you, Pastor K. Okay, we got our screen up. So first things first, we're going to open up a new board. We're going to be doing an 8.5 by 11 because that's how I'm able to print. And we are going to do it in, what are we doing? Portrait. Yeah, no, we're going to do a landscape because we're going to do it for the front of the shirt. Or do we want to do a portrait? I think I'm going to do a portrait. 8.5 by 11. We're going to hit create. And it should give me a board. It's moving really slowly. I don't know if it's because I have StreamYard open or if my computer is sick of me. All right, we have our board open. So first thing I want to do is bring in my template for my shirt. I want to give a shout out to, I'm not sure where I got my template from. Either I got my template from Innate Labs, and which I believe I did. It was Innate Labs is where I got my templates from for my shirts. But the Latanya the Print Boss also offers templates on her webpage as well. So we got this template. We're gonna put it here, bring it up onto the page and make it fit. Bring that in just a little bit. just a little bit. So now all of my templates fit on there. These are supposedly templates for kid shirts, but I use them for designing for all my shirts because I just need an idea of where it's going to be placed. I'm not necessarily using this for the actual print because I have to go back and resize them to actually fit the actual size that I need, if that makes any sense. I'm a self taught designer. So nothing of mine is uniform, nothing of mine is traditional way. So if you have not done it this way, please bear with me. If you have a better way for me, please give advice. So we put our template on the board, and then we're going to bring in our image of choice, which is going to be in our external drive. So I'm going to scroll down. And I'm going to just pick up a random Juneteenth. I believe it was this one that I saw on the other one. All right. So with that, know your history, Juneteenth. We're gonna put the background. We're gonna put a white background. I might have some backgrounds right here. Are y'all seeing what I'm doing? I hope so. Mm, I don't see no plans. Okay, so what we're gonna do? Close that out. I don't see my plain backgrounds right this second. So we're going to size this to where it'll look like it's going to fit on the shirt. And that box that's there is a guide for you to know that the image should fit in that box. And it says right there, it says text and photo safe area. So it fits in that box. That should be a good area for it to be placed on the shirt. If you wanted to add other things, you could. Um, but what I wanted to show you is how to change these layers and these colors. So for now, we're going to remove or just hide our t-shirt template. And I'm going to enlarge our image. And we're going to ungroup it. That gives us access to changing the colors. So each individual color can be done. So like I stated before, the color should be black, red, and green. There should not be any yellow. The yellow is for the Jamaican flag. So if they don't know their history, they would have known that that was not the proper colors for Juneteenth. So I'm going to go in and I'm going to fix these colors. Thank you, Pastor K. I appreciate it. Sadrina Jenkins, welcome in. Thank you. Thank you. No, this is in Affinity Designer right now. However, we can take it over to Cricut, and I will show you in Cricut as well. I just wanted to show Affinity Designer and how to change the colors. So first, I'm going to change the J. Although it's red, I don't want to start it off with red. I want to start it off with black because it is for us, which it should be black, red, and green. So we're going to change the J. We're going to change it to black. So we've selected the J. We're going to go over here to our color palette and we're just going to hit the black and voila, we now have a black J. So we're going to change this yellow, same thing, going to go to yellow and we're going to change it to red. So we're going to click on this outer ring in the red zone, and voila, we have our red. So now that it is the proper order that I want it, it's going to be black, red, green. So I'm going to leave the N that color. We're going to change the E to a black. We're going to change the yellow to red like we did with the other. Leave the green E. We're going to change this to black. Change this to red. And the last one, oh, that red is not the same red we've been selecting. There we go. And then the last one, we're going to change black. And then up here, I'm going to do the same thing. But I'm not going to change each letter. I'm going to change each word. So I'm going to leave no. Actually, yeah, we're going to leave that one black. We're going to change your to red. Uh-oh, I don't want to move it. We want to change it to red, as well as the Y. And our history, we're going to put it in green. Abundantly green. So we got to get these the same color. They don't have to be the same color. I just want them to be closer to the same color than anything. All right, so there we have my version of Know Your History. I prefer to have them black, red, and green. That's just me. They should not have yellow in them. So I've changed that one. And now we can save this. And what I will do to be able to print, we'll go ahead and do a quick print. So this is on an 8.5 by 11. I'm going to actually, we're not going to do that. We're going to put that back. So we're going to edit and undo that transfer so that it fits back where it belongs. Then we're going to select them all and regroup them. And then we're going to, I think I want to do maybe some drip on them. Let's see. We might change it. And I don't think that's going to look right. We're going to leave that alone. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to take this now and we're going to make it a little bit larger. Is this going to go on? I don't want to waste paper. Is that too stretched out or is that okay? So also we're going to flip it in reverse. Turn on our printer. And we're going to send her to print. Hey, Mary. You say you learning something, Pastor? Hey, I haven't seen you in months of Sunday. I miss you, Mary. All right, so we're going to, as you can see, it's stretched out where it's going to print too far. So we're going to change the scale. We're going to shrink it to fit. So that way it fits on the page and it does not bleed out. All right, so we're all set. Everything is where I want it to be. And it's already flipped in reverse because we're doing sublimation. So we're going to press OK, and we're going to send that to the printer. Healthy G Mom. Woohoo. Hey sugar, I miss you. I tried to call you back. Um, sorry, your phone went straight to voicemail when I called you back though. You said, what type of paper are you printing this template on? I am printing it on A to Z Crafty Shop sublimation paper. Did you guys know that I sell my own sublimation paper? Well, I do. And if you are interested, please go to A to Z Crafty Shop.unyweb.com. I have all of the links in my About Me section, so you can go to my website and buy either my paper, which is an 8.5 by 11, or I have Blanks Galore paper, which is 11 by 17. So I'm printing sublimation. I converted my printer. I have an Epson 2850 that I converted to do sublimation, and I'm only capable of printing 8.5 by 11, but I am self-taught, so I taught myself how to do all over designs with the 8.5 by 11. Shouts out to me from Los Angeles, California, United States of America. Woohoo! Hey, baby. Oh, it's no problem. I saw that you was doing a video, and I'll be there. And you got, I don't know if it's going to be 2 o'clock my time or is it 2 o'clock your time. Hi, Taryn. Welcome in. Welcome in. I appreciate you coming through, passing your mega love. So we got our design printed out. That's one. I'm gonna turn the camera on in a few minutes. But we're gonna do another one really quick. Ugh, go away, bug. So that is number one. Okay, we're gonna go to open up a new, and we're gonna do the same thing. It's gonna be on letter size, and we're gonna hit create, and we're going to drag in. Let's see. We're gonna go down. No, we don't want that. We're gonna open up. We're gonna pull another file. Let's see here. We'll pull two in. All right. So we got two different designs on the board. First one, we're gonna go over here to our layers. We're gonna hide it for just a second, but I want it on the screen. All right. And this one, we're gonna bring it down. Now, we're gonna do some changing on this. So what's the first thing we're gonna do once we bring our image in? If we want to change the colors, that's the first thing we notice, that we definitely want to change colors. So I'm again going to change the yellow out for black, and I'm going to resize it. So first thing we do, we have our image selected. We're going to go over to layers. No, we're going to select all. Then we're going to go to layers. Why did it group? It's supposed to ungroup. Or did I not bring in the SVG file? I did not bring in the SVG file for this one. Why? Okay, so ungroup it. Okay, there we go. So we should be able to click on the individual There we go. We've ungrouped it. And now we're going to click on individuals and we'll be able to change the letters and the colors of the letters. And that's going to be black, as well as this E should be black and this fingerprint should be black. Okay, so we could leave it that way because this is actually it's a fingerprint, but it's Africa. So what we can do to make it look a little more distinct, we can go over here to our styles and change it. Let's see how that looks. That's a metal look. How y'all like that one? Or this one? Nope, I like the other one better. Let's go down here and see about the aluminum. I think we're going to go with the first one, which was that one. And then we'll change these, see how they look. Uh, I can't really tell with that. So let's see what the month looks like. We'll just do a 3D effect on them all. How about that? Okay, I kind of like that. I just need this color to be a little bit darker. Okay, you say you don't have the right printer for sublimation. What type of printer do you have? And also, do you have sublimation? You have, okay. To do sublimation, there are a few things you're going to need in order to do sublimation. One, you're going to need a sublimation printer. Your printer needs to have sublimation ink. You need to have sublimation paper. You don't have to have a computer, but it's better if you do. You can work from your phone. You also will need a heat press or a heat source, iron, heat press, mini press, Cricut press, easy press, a press of heat. Um, and you will need blanks, depending on what type of blanks that you're doing, whether it be shirts. If you're using shirts, they're going to need to be 100% polyester. If you're doing mugs, they need to be mug ready. They need to be sublimation ready. You can't just sub on any kind of Dollar Tree mug. People say you can, but I've tried it. It does not work. It really does wipe off. Hi, King Morgan. Welcome in. Good afternoon. You're also going to need Teflon sheets, heat tape, butcher paper, um, designs if you don't have designs. Or that's another way. You can actually purchase designs from someone like myself or other designers that create the designs, print them out, and all you have to do is press them. If you don't have a printer, you say you have a Canon printer. I don't think that's going to work. I don't think Canon has sublimation capabilities. Now, if it has an eco tank on it, um, we could possibly look into converting it, but I haven't heard about Canon printers being good. Canon, I have never heard of a Canon printer being converted over. Um, my printer, I got it from, I believe, Walmart. I want to say I paid $25 for it, but I converted it. It took me, I had to buy my keys for my cartridges because I have them chipless. So that the computer does not read the chips anymore, that it always reads that the cartridges are full. So that's another thing that you would have to have is depending on if you're doing eco tank or you're doing cartridges. If you're doing eco tank, then you don't have to worry about cartridge or chipless or any of that. If you're doing cartridges like I had to go chipless and I had to convert it to um, get refillable cartridges and fill them myself. So it's a process. I appreciate you asking the questions. If, but the easiest way to test it out and see if it's something that you like as far as sublimation goes, I love it. It's something that I have chosen to master. I don't care to do vinyl unless the client requests vinyl. Um, it's just not something that I'm willing to just volunteer information about me doing vinyl. I don't like the way that it feels. I don't like the way it make you sweat. It's hot to me. I prefer doing sublimation. I do the designs. I'm my own designer, my own printer, my own press. I do all of my stuff myself. Um, but if you're interested in testing it out without investing the money in all of it, my suggestion would be to go and purchase some transfers like this one. It'll be available on my website. Excuse me. I sell these $2 a sheet. They're 8.5 by 11s. Um, I also do game sheets where you can get multiple images on one sheet, and there'll be size so that you can put them on coasters and mugs, things like that. Small things. I do custom and pre um what is it preset designs for like keychains. Say for instance you had ordered the keychains, but you didn't have the way of printing the design and pressing and all that stuff. So what I would do is create you have the design, I create it, do the layout, send you the sheets with the designs on them. All you have to do is literally cut them off and paste them to the image, press them. So those are other options that you can have doing sublimation. But yes, I prefer doing sublimation over all of it. I was actually gonna jump in and try to jump into DTF. I had a couple of shirts made for me prior to me getting into the game. Um, I discovered that DTF is not for me. It's not something that I would even promote or push. I have a lot of my crafting friends that they are phenomenal with DTF. All hats off to them, but me personally, I don't do DTF. Um, I have an aunt. I actually have two aunts that are into all of it. They have DTF machines. I have one that has a DTG machine that she does direct to garment. Um, one that is into everything vinyl. Everything she do has got vinyl touched on it, and she layers, and she is a beast with it. So I have a crafty family that is very well into the industry doing t-shirts and apparel. But my thing I am learning to master is sublimation. I love it. You said you'll be looking into more printers and the website as well. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Like I said, if you're looking to get into sublimation, your printer would be Epson, and it varies. There are so many printers that you can use. You can actually convert them yourself. Um, there are some that are eco tanks that are easier to convert because all you got to do is literally not use the ink that comes with the machine and pour in the sublimation ink that you'll have to purchase. Um, the ink that I use is Cosmos ink. I'm also using Blanks Galore paper as well as my A to Z Crafty Shop paper. But um, you said what software am I using? I am right now using Affinity Designer, and we're gonna go ahead and change the color on this. I kind of stopped and started talking. We're gonna change the color on this to a darker green. It's giving me purple. Um, yeah, it's not giving me the darkness that I want for that. Okay, so we're gonna fix that. Take that outer, take the outer off. Okay, so if I took the 3D off, why did I not get the? Oh no, we need that on. Okay, there it is. We don't want purple. We want green. I don't know why it won't give me my green. Okay, there go that green. Okay, so that's kind of sort of how I wanted it, but it ain't, but it is. So we're gonna leave that like that for right now. So we're gonna go back over to the layers and we're going to select them all and we're gonna go to layers and we're gonna group them all so that they're now back into one piece, not individual pieces. So they say 1 month can't hold our history. So we're going to take that group and we're going to turn it off for just a second and we're going to select, where did my other layer go? Okay, I don't know what happened to my other picture. So we're going to leave this like it is then. And we're going to open up our other tab. Okay, now I see what happened to it. It's over here. So we're going to close this tab. We're going to hide that. And we're going to bring this one back on the screen. I'm going to size it down to fit the paper. And all right. So those of y'all that have been with me for the last few minutes or so, tell me off top, what are we changing? That yellow off top. So what we're going to do, we have to select it all, go to layers, group it and ungroup it so that we can open it up and get to our layers. All right. So we didn't mean to select all of those. We just want the yellow. So we're gonna go over here. I think we might not be able to do this one like that because they got all of those pieces. Let's see what happens. What happens? We can always change it back. We're gonna click black. Voila! So now we have our Juneteenth pull up out the chest, and we're gonna save him. Do you want to change his hands? We're gonna leave his hands that color. And actually, y'all know what? That was supposed to be, should have been red, but the black should have been on top. We're gonna change it. I just, I can't. No, I want that one, and we want that one black, and then this one, we want it red. Okay. Now, that's how I want it. So we have our green for the land, black for our history, and red for the blood. And then we're going to save this image. First, we have to select the image. Save as. Why is it not allowing me to save it? Did I not? Oh, I got to regroup it. Okay, sorry. Select all. We're going to regroup it. And then we're going to save it. It won't let me save it that way either. What the freak? Okay. So, let's see. We got that one. We got that one. We got that one. Okay. So, we're going to flip this in reverse so that we're able to print it as well. Actually, we want to open him up a little bit more. Now, we're going to send to printer. Hello, Unleashed Crafter. Welcome in. 755 Media. Deborah Garrett. Temps. Hey, ladies. Y'all just flooded in. I didn't see y'all even come in the building. Good afternoon. We're working on Juneteenth designs for some shirts. So we're gonna leave that. It fits the page. There's no need to change anything. So we're gonna go ahead and click OK. Send it to print. And then this will be design number 2. And then let's see. Let's change. Let's go ahead and do this one in reverse. And send it to print. And then we'll have 3 designs that we did in less than a few minutes, minus the talking. This one as well is already ready to go, so we're going to go ahead and hit print and send it to printer. That printed out really fast. And we're waiting for the second one to go to the print. The third one to go to print, and then we'll be done with the printing part. And then I'm going to turn on the camera and I'm going to show you. I got an unboxing. I forgot to put that in the title. We got an unboxing and a reveal. I promised that the first time I was supposed to go live, and it's been a couple weeks. I haven't been feeling myself, and I do apologize. I told her that as soon as I went live the first time after I got better, I was going to show y'all this jacket, and I forgot. And I took it out, and I put it on the mannequin, and grandbaby's gonna be happy when she get it. I haven't seen her since I got sick. It's been a little over a month now since we were all sick with whatever it was we had. But we're back. We're better. We're at this computer giving Affinity Designer lessons. Ha ha ha. Hold on, y'all. I gotta put my stones back in the bag. I got my crystals out. Y'all can hear my crystals. So third design is printed, looking lovely. That ink is, oh, it's going to be gorgeous, y'all. So let's figure out. Let's stop sharing this screen. Oh no. Okay, wait. Yeah, I stopped sharing the screen, but I wanted to save these before. And I don't know why it won't let me save. That's not cool. Okay, anyway, so we're gonna drop that down. You say you've been in the bushes painting, but hello. I appreciate you being in the bushes painting while I'm on live. Okay, so we gotta, let's see. Can I send the invite? I'm gonna drop the link in the chat so that I can come up from the phone and show y'all. So other than that, how's everybody been doing? If anybody else wants to join up on the panel, the link is in the chat. I'm just sitting back crafting. Got some things I gotta press. I gotta go turn on this heat press for real, for real. I got a lot of things I gotta get out of here. Oh, it's already there. Okay, we gotta change the camera. Change. All right. Let's not have that playing back. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Ta-da! It is Unbiased Ink LLC. She has gifted my grandbaby a jacket, and she did the embroidery patch on it. This is her care tag. I designed the tutus. There's actually two over there. That one is red and black. This was for Memorial Day, and then the purple one underneath actually goes with the purple that she has embroidered on the jacket. And this is the back of the jacket. It says Unbiased LLC. She has a Queen Unlimited patch on her back. So she is going to be too cute. Thank you, Deborah. This is from Unbiased LLC and A to Z Crafty Shop did the tutu. Why am I echoing on this music? That's crazy. Okay, so oh, I know what else. We were supposed to show y'all the designs that we've done so far. So these are what we just finished doing. These three. This one was the first one we did. That's Know Your History, Juneteenth. Then we did this one month, Can't Hold Our History. And then this one we did when busting Juneteenth out. So thank you, Scrapper. Thank you, Terry. Thank you, 755. I appreciate you. Snowflake, what are you doing? So we're going back over here to the other camera. Snowflake, go sit down. All right, so let's see what we got going on. We're gonna end that one.